What up, YouTube? It's Monday morning. It's the day before Christmas Eve. I wanted to talk to you guys about some ways or some methods I use to not lose clients. Okay, because once you got your clientele, you want to take care of it. Especially for me, I'm very selective with my clients. I do pick up clients a lot, pick up new clients a lot, but I'm very selective. If you know, I show up one time or two times, and if I see that it's not gonna work out for whatever reason, because communication is not great, because they don't pay, or whatever the case might be, if it's not working out for me and my business, I'm gonna drop it right away. Doesn't matter how many accounts I have. If it's not working out for me, I'm gonna drop that account respectfully. You know, hey, I don't think me and my business suits you the best, so we are no longer gonna be able to service your lawn. And yeah, that's it. And so that's just the way I run my business. Just gonna take you with me and talk to you guys as I go, so y'all stay tuned. Done with the first yard of the day, and I think I'm gonna break this down into 3 little tips, and the first one, I would say, for me and my business, again, everything I say, everything I advise you guys with, it's what works for my business. Okay, I cannot speak for you or for somebody else, so what works for me might not work for you, and that's valid. Okay. But the first thing I try to do a lot is communication with my clients. Believe it or not, it does make a difference. I've picked up a few clients that don't like that their service provider doesn't communicate with them. I feel like even if I grow the business to a point where I have a few crews out working, I still want to keep that same communication. I know this might be a lot, but I do text my clients before coming to their house and cutting the grass. It gets to a point where they know, because my schedule is consistent, they know that I'm coming every other Monday, for example, but I still text them. Very simple. It don't take too long. Good morning, just reminding you that I'll be there today. That's it. It helps me secure payment. It helps me remind them, and so they don't forget that I'm coming and pay me. And it's just a great way to establish a relationship. If they need to do something, communicate it to them. Don't just assume that they're gonna do something. For example, oh, I'm gonna wait until he tells me or she tells me to clean the weeds on the flower beds or the pine straw. Keep an open communication. Ask them, recommend. When you see something, you know, recommend it to them. Hey, you're due for this. Another useful tip, the second one is, and this is probably the most important one here, if you don't do this, I guarantee you're gonna lose a lot of clients. And it is a consistent service schedule. I have picked up more clients this way than the communication and anything else, even the pricing. I've picked up clients because their guy never shows up or the company never shows up, and that's just not nice. Like, when I tell my clients you're on the schedule for, so you know, I add them to the schedule whatever day fits my route the best. So if I'm on this side of town on Monday or Tuesday, they're gonna go on that day that fits the route. If I tell my client you're on the schedule every other Tuesday, if it's bi-weekly, if it's weekly, then every Monday I show up. Every Monday or every Tuesday, whatever the day is, I show up that day. Again, if you want to lose clients, do this. Show up whenever you want, or whenever you can. Show up once a month. If you don't have a consistent service schedule, man, you're screwed. Your business is screwed. Okay? It is very important that you keep that consistency. The only reason that I might not go to a house when it's scheduled that day is either because it rains or I have something important going on, like a doctor's appointment or something like that I cannot work that day, but I still communicate. So that falls back into the communication part. I communicate to my client, I'm not gonna be able to be there for X reason, I'll be there tomorrow. And they're okay, cool, but they're not sitting there waiting for you to go cut the grass, or they're not at work and then they're gonna go home expecting their grass to be nice, looking nice, their yard to look nice, and then, you know, be disappointed and then have to text you and call you and ask you what's up, why didn't you come out today? So those two go head to head, communication skills and the consistency of your service schedule. And the third tip I'm gonna give you today is very simple. Build relationships with your clients. Okay? Something very simple. It's Christmas time. Okay, this is my first year in business. You see this right here? I bought a 15-pack of Christmas cards at Home Goods, and I only paid like $5 for it. So I write on there, you know, wishing you happy holidays and an awesome new year, whatever. Much love, Louis Selly's Lawn Care. And all my clients, I have a very specific list of very good clients that I love, that they genuinely care for me and I genuinely care for them. So I'm gonna give those cards to them. And it's something very simple, but it means a lot, okay? The fact that I'm going out of my way to come to their house and leave a card in their mailbox wishing them a Merry Christmas, nobody does that. No matter how big or small a companies around here, I guarantee you nobody does that. Again, I don't care how big I get. I think my main goal with my business is to keep it like it was from day one. As far as communication, as far as taking care of my clients, as far as doing great work. And I know it's gonna be hard when I grow the business and when I find people to work for me and for the business. It's gonna be hard to keep that work quality That's one of my goals in business, to keep the integrity. It's very simple. Probably takes me maybe 1 extra hour in my day to do this. It's 15 cars that I gotta put out, so it might just take me maybe an extra hour of my day here today. So it's not a lot, man. It doesn't take a lot to be a good service provider, to care for your clients, because at the end of the day, they're the ones paying for my bills, and so I will take care of them.